Alright, so today on this old ass house, we're going to replace this light with this light right here. And with just about everything that I do here, it's probably going to need a little bit of work behind there. There's always a surprise whenever I open up one of these fixtures, so let's just get started. So, you always want to make sure you have the power cut off. Luckily for this, everything goes through the switch on the inside. So I've just got the switch turned off. And always check it. I advise that you always check. No power coming through. Typically, most people are going to use a screw gun, a drill for this, but I already know there's not much depth to this, and there's two different kind of screw heads. So I'm just going to use a trusty old manual screwdrivers. That bad boy. Old flathead. Alright, most fixtures are going to have this, but you've got a ground from here to here somewhere, or you attach it to the ground that's coming out of the wall. But it's not present, so we're going to work with what we have. We got the Clifford One Light Outdoor Wall Lantern. Black with seeded clear glass. Let's put this bad boy up. So of course they've got your instructions, everything that comes with it, and assembly instructions. So one of the things that seems to be uniform with this type of fixture whenever you buy them is they all have a replacement bracket for this, but then none of them have the screw. These need a screw of certain depth to reach that electrical box in there. And this one usually takes some time to undo. Now with these fixtures, there are several tiny little pieces like this. The screws are tiny. The wires are going to often be 20 gauge stranded wiring, so it can be tedious and frustrating. This isn't something that I would be able to do with gloves. Some people can though. Some guys work all day long in gloves. All of these slots are just so that you you have a better chance of getting these two level. These boxes, you never know where those set screws are going to end up going. I'm going to get it to where these screws are pretty level. This is from the old fixture. All right. I think it feels like it might fit. So, as much as I like using my driver or my drill or my 6-in-1, you always want to have a good set of old school drivers. Nothing beats a good set of drivers. Hey, this is not a do-it-yourself instructional. This is sort of an inspirational. If I can do it, you can do it type of video. I am a professional. However, there are far too many gaps in my knowledge for me to fill. But I can teach you guys anything. That's going to be too far. That was close. Okay. Since we're outside, I just threw some tape on there for a little bit of extra moisture protection. I'm not sure if that's actually going to do anything. Let's test it out real quick. Alrighty. Alright, now what's left, we just got to put it back together in a way that doesn't rip everything apart, doesn't undo everything we just did. And I know that sounds pretty simple, but actually a lot of times I've seen guys struggle with this. As long as you got everything pretty tight and secure, you should be able to just twist everything. Give it a good twist. All right. You really want to do this before. So you should just be able to twist it and adjust it like. Nice and flush with the wall now. Relatively level. And it still works. Alright. There you go. Just gonna spend the rest of the day relaxing now. Alright guys. That's it for this episode of This Old Ass House. And now I'm just going to move on to the next project. I'll see you then.
Pepsi, bring the TV.